Sorry, I was muted. I didn't realize. Hello there. Welcome to this stream. To my stream. Hello and welcome. It is really late. it is really, really late. Here, I'm gonna ping the Discord. Give me 1 second. I wanted to apologize for this stream being so tremendously late. Feel pretty bad about it. I didn't do it on purpose. My sleep schedule is really, really messed up. Like, super duper messed up. And that's just sort of the reality that I'm living in. So I apologize to everyone for how late this stream is. I woke up at like 9 p.m. today, unfortunately. That's not okay. I really need to do something about my sleep schedule. It's just I think honestly, so like the weather's been really bad. It's winter here. Weather's been really bad. I think I've just got like some sort of like hibernation instinct or like hibernation thing going on where I just keep like I don't know, I sleep all day and then I wake up, it's dark, stay up all night, sleep all day. It's kind of not it's not a great thing, but it is what it is. Anyway, welcome everybody. I know there's probably like no one here. Let me get the various things up here. I have to change the thumbnail, and oh, there's a few people here. As we get started, if you wouldn't mind liking the stream, that would help me out a lot. Try to get this ball rolling here. Freddy's begging for attention. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Who's such a good boy? Love him. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone had a good day. I was just sleeping the whole time, so my day was all right. I went to bed at like noon or 1 or something today, and then I just woke up. I honestly like I tried to fix my sleep schedule and it did not get better. It got the opposite of better. It got worse. It got worse. So I'm really I don't know. I don't know if I should try to fix my sleep schedule or if I should just roll with the punches and see what happens and just you know whatever happens happens kind of deal, I guess. Uh yeah. It's pretty wacky. It's very wacky. I wanted to say thank you to everybody who has been engaging with the video. It seems like hey there, dear. It seems like the video algorithm is starting to recover a little bit for me. Because I took like an extended break, right? Like a little hiatus is what I took. And the stream algorithm is not mad at me, but the video algorithm is extremely mad at me. Like so mad. This the video I released before this got almost no views. It was like dead in the water. And then this one that I just released today is doing pretty all right. Like not compared to some of my older stuff, but like it's doing better than I expected, I would say. So that's good. Like honestly, like when it comes to like releasing content, like as long as it's doing better than I expected, that's all I care about. I don't need to go super giga viral or whatever. Like I don't care. Freddy's being so cute. Look at him. He's like bunting my hand. He's just like headbutting my hand. Yes, he is. He's a good sweet boy. He just really wants attention since I just like got up recently. He wants his scritches. Yes, he does. Hello, Static Somnio. Welcome. Here, let me also pull up like Twitch chat and stuff. Oh, Tatty Wolf, hello. Sorry I didn't see your chat at first. I had I do multi-streaming, so I try to keep restream chat open that way I can see both. But sometimes I forget and I accidentally have like Twitch or YouTube open. Gwen, hello. Welcome. I am biggest of bugs. Hello. I'm trying to grab all my links real quick and then I'm going to put those in the I know I keep saying I'm gonna update the description of my video just to have all of my links, but, I'm actually doing that right now because I keep forgetting and I only remember when I go live. So I might as well just do it right now while we're chilling. This is the news and politics stream. So for those of you who don't know, Mondays are my news and politics stream. Wednesdays are my gaming streams, and Fridays are like the chill, um, just chatting, you know, super chill streams. So we are on the news and politics stream today. And news and politics right now is pretty hard to talk about. It's pretty dystopian. He's such a goober. Aren't you such a goober, Fred? Yeah. You wanna type a message to chat? You wanna say hello to chat with your little paws? You wanna clicky clack on my keyboard, Fred? Yeah? Is that what you want? Is that what you want, Fred? Mostly got ready, did some chore cleaning and pizza too. Did some reading. Nice. You wondered that, don't worry. Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that. His name is Fred. Yeah, his name is Freddie. Fred the Fred. He's a good boy. He's my sweet, sweet boy. I don't know what he actually wants right now. I think he wants to just chill. So we're gonna let him just chill. Um, yes, you're very affectionate, buddy. You're such a good, sweet boy. Yes, you are. Oh, he loves the neck scratches. He loves them. Yeah. Does he have ascots? No, unfortunately not. I thought I missed your chat. No, you didn't miss anything, honestly. I was gonna stream earlier. I just like I said, my sleep schedule is so messed up. I feel really bad. I woke up at like 9 p.m. and I just sort of got ready and here I am. Hello there, Tippy. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. We we're doing cat camera right now, but yeah, because Freddy is being such a good boy. Maybe he wants to be held. Do you want to be held like a baby? I don't know what he wants. Fred, what do you want, buddy? Yeah. You just want to be a good sweet boy. Well, anyway, news and politics is hard to talk about, but we could talk about a couple things. I did not get to talk about the Davos speech Trump gave. Oh my gosh, I got Fred hair everywhere. That's a cute kitty. Thank you. He's super cute. He's such a good boy. I never really got to talk about the Davos speech that Trump gave. Um, as well as like a number of other things. And I sort of don't know where to start with it. Hey there, sheepish T-Rex. Hi, I'm glad to see you're still working. I was worried during the hiatus when it seemed so long, but I honestly forgot because of my ADHD. You catch up, but I hope work is going well. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so if you don't know, I am now full-time on YouTube. Long story short, I was working a job, 40 hours a week, full-time or whatever. And so wait, are you a Trump supporter or no? Did how how is that unclear? How is that unclear? I feel like the title is Tyler, the title is very clear, right? Trump has tanked America's future. You know what tanked means, right? It means like it's all fucked. Like it's all in the shitter. Like it all got destroyed. Um, OMG, one of those trans Trump supporters. Yeah, yeah, you mean Blair White? Actually, I don't know if she supports Trump or not, but I would probably expect that she does. Welcome, Andrew. Oh, Fred's going. He's got the murder eyes. Oh, you missed it. Well, I don't know. Maybe you guys saw it, but sorry, I have to lint roll my freaking sweater. Freddie is all over it. You have a Freds too. He's named after Barack Bulsara. Oh, cool. Cool, 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 cool. I'd be more shocked if Blair isn't a Trump supporter. Yeah, true. True. Um, so what I was saying is I had a job. I was working 40 hours a week, food job, right? And then I ended up having an opportunity pop up where I got hired to do a different job. So I was like, cool, got hired for a job. I'm going to quit my job. So I quit my job, put in my 2 weeks, worked my 2 weeks. After like 4 days after my 2 weeks were over, the person who hired me called me and was like crying and was like, basically the corporate, like there was some corporate executive who decided that they didn't want the small business in their little market. Because I was going to work for a small business in a market. It was going to be an extremely cool job. I was really excited for it. And it got absolutely canceled, even though they literally told this guy that it was like like greenlit. Like he put up posters, he was advertising, he hired me, Like so yeah, I like basically quit my job for a job that doesn't exist anymore. And I'm honestly like I'm exceptionally lucky though because I have this like I over the past year and a half or I don't know, I think it's been a little over a year and a half since I started my channel. But I've got this channel and I've built up this little bit of a thing that I've got going on here. And so I figured I might as well just throw myself into YouTube full time for now and work on that and try to grow the platform and see if maybe I can get to a point where it's like sustainable income for me to like, pay my bills. I don't live like an extravagant life. So theoretically it's possible. It's just that like with content creation, it's like it's you just don't really know. It's like it's kind of like it's kind of hit or miss. It's luck, a little bit RNG based. And now I, I feel bad complaining about that because since I already have a channel that's got a certain amount of a following, that does make it easier. The hell you have like 2 viewers. I don't think you do it full time. I'm actually multi-streaming right now. I have 30 viewers. I've got 15,000 subs on YouTube. I've got only 45 followers on Twitch. I just started Twitch recently. So, yeah, like Twitch is not paying anything cuz honestly, actually those of you who are watching on Twitch, thank you cuz I'm trying to get monetized on there. Like I'm monetized on YouTube, but it would be nice to be monetized on Twitch as well. I need to I need to diversify my revenue stream. But yeah, basically what I was saying is like I'm kind of lucky because I already have a bit of a thing going here on YouTube. It obviously makes it easier for me to move forward from that point. You could apply for a white leaf site and keep like 98% of your donos. Oh, that's really interesting. You're just chilling now. I don't know anything about white leaf. What is that like is that kind of like a Patreon sort of like buy me a coffee kind of site? Is that what that is? Because definitely looking for something like that would be good. After all this time and you don't support Trump. I know, it's like so shocking, right? Like he's done so much like I can't even lie about it, honestly. Like I can't even like do the fake like, "Oh my gosh, like isn't he like so amazing?" It's a scary time, but OMG, I wish you the best of luck making this full time. Thank you. And hello from Germany. Hello, Poopy Side. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I feel like I actually hit like a weird like I bet that there's like barely anyone streaming on Eastern Standard Time right now because it's so late, like where I live. But I bet you I'm hitting like some like European also like people that are just up late or like maybe people on the in the West, like people in like California and stuff. It's probably not that late for them. Probably only like 9 or 8 or something. So, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Do, do, do. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I kind of imagine I'm hitting like some weird thing right now. Honestly, a lot of my normal audience isn't probably around. Like I see some people in chat that are like a part of my normal audience, but I do see a lot of new people in chat right now, which is really cool. If you're new here, my name's Leah. I do sort of like a good amount of variety streams. I do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday streams, and then I try to release videos. Like I'll record videos on stream and then pump them out. And yeah, that's all great stuff. Hello, Asura and Turtlebird. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to all of you. I'm up very, very early. I'm up very, very late. Gosh, I can't. This is probably the most messed up my sleep schedule's literally ever been in my life, like ever. I had a YouTube channel for about a year, but I can't do it all that seriously. Doubtful I'll ever make any money off YouTube, so truly best of luck with it. I believe in you. Thank you. Thank you. Am I a communist? What does that even mean? A communist? I've never heard of that before. I'm gonna crack open my beverage of choice for tonight. It is Monster Rehab. That's what I didn't even show the right thing. These are like the only energy drinks. No, there's like a couple energy drinks that I can actually drink, and this is one of them. Except my lips are really chapped, and that actually hurt really bad. Ow, I need to put some freaking chapstick on. Trump effed you all over. Yeah, Trump destroyed the country already. Like the decline of America has happened so fast. It's actually unbelievable. Like like I did not, I don't know. I sort of like thought that the second term was going to be kind of like the first term. Like Trump was signaling that he was really radicalized and all the 2020 Project 2025 and stuff like that, but it just it this is so much worse than I think anyone imagined. Like even the people that imagined that it would be bad, I think that this is way worse than people were imagining. I think there's only a small group of people where it hasn't gotten as bad as they say it was gonna be. And those people, you know what I mean? Like it's wild. It's wild. Welcome, Lord Nevo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You just had a white monster, so good. I can't drink the white monsters. They have this ingredient in them called erythritol. I'm pretty sure they do. White monsters, do they have I don't even know how to say it properly. It's this freaking ingredient. Erythritol, I think is how you say it. It's like a sugar alcohol. It's a yeah, it does. It's a sweetener, but it is potentially really, really bad for your cardiovascular health. There was a study that came out that says erythritol increases your stroke risk by like 10 times. Here, let me type the name of it. Let me type it in chat. That way you can all see what it is spelled like. There. That's what the ingredient is that I'm talking about. But yeah, a study came out and it like I think it was in mice or rats or something. It increased stroke risk by like 10 times. Like genuinely not something I want to have running. It like turned blood into like goo basically. Like it was like it coagulated blood essentially. Like it thickened it really really intensely. Uh 75 years of building American hegemony. Flushing sounds. There it goes. Yeah, Trump flushed America's future 10 to 15 times down the toilet already. 10 to 15 times flush. And honestly, like you want to know what's funny about that is I'm the kind of person where like I think US hegemony is bad. Like I don't think that we should be like the world's sole superpower. I really think that there's a lot of damage that has been done to the world by the fact that America is just like this like unstoppable force. Like whatever we want, we get, and that's a bad thing because sometimes we want some really bad things. And I just like I'm an American. So like obviously if like for instance, here's an example. The US the US dollar is the world reserve currency, and honestly, that's probably over. Like I'm seeing some really I mean, like, there's a lot of concerning signs. There are countries that are selling their U.S. reserves, and it's like countries would have to be insane to not get off the dollar as their reserve currency. Like, you would basically have to be like absolutely loony to not get off the dollar. And that's going to have some really, really disastrous effects for Americans. Like once we're off the dollar as the world reserve currency, we're probably going to see a period of hyperinflation in America. And hyperinflation, if you don't know anything about that, it's really bad. Hyperinflation is kind of like one of the worst things that can happen to a country. And we have not seen hyperinflation like that. Um Outside of like the Great Depression, I don't think America has really ever seen hyperinflation. But I don't even think we've ever had it as bad as like Germany had some really bad hyperinflation after World War II. Like there are definitely, yeah, wheelbarrows of money. Like there are instances throughout history of countries going through this. And like our modern society, if we went through that, um I don't even want to imagine. It would be chaos, the likes of which we had never we like it would be something the likes of which I've never seen anything like that before in my life, obviously. And you should sorry, your sentence should have been I'm an American, so I'm going to die of preventable causes. Yeesh. Um nice ick jumper. Oh, it's yeah, it's a sweater. It's nice and big. It's just like an oversized sweater. I really like it. It's super comfy. It's very warm, it's very comfy, it's perfect, like, winter thing. I honestly, like, I have the ick sweater, and I have the ick, cropped hoodie. That cropped hoodie is, like, one of my favorite hoodies I've ever had in my life. It's so good. So good. Ick sponsor me. Only half kidding with that. If Icky wanted to sponsor me, I would wear her clothes on stream more often. Or, like, in videos or whatever, or, like, if she wanted me to do, like, an ad for Ick clothes, I would do it. I wouldn't even charge that much. Like, I'm cheap, you know? I like, here's my honestly, here's my stance about, like, sponsorships. Probably not gonna do any of those. It would have to actually be a company that I, like, literally use. Like, it would have to be a company where I, like, buy their product already or already use their product or service or whatever. Um, and that's not, like, a huge list. So, I don't expect that I would, that I'll get sponsorships, honestly, but oh well. I spy a Blahaj and um, or a Blowhigh, however you want to say it, and a Monster, two very trans items. Yeah, this is the only Monster I can drink. Is this rehab one because it's got sucralose, which is an sugar alcohol that I can do, like an artificial sweetener that is okay for me. And it really doesn't have that much terrible stuff in it. It's got some bad stuff in it, but I can drink one of these monster rehabs and I don't feel terrible. I don't feel terrible. Been wearing my ick hoodie for days now. So comfy. Yeah. Oversized sweater, make that three. And it's an ick sweater. So I mean it's like more trans because it's ick, you know? Yeah, my ick hoodie is like one of my favorite. It's like it's so heavy. Like honestly, I love the weight of it. It's so good. But we don't have to keep talking about clothing. We can talk about news and politics some more. Sorry, I'm like jumping all over the place. So, yeah, basically, I think. Oh, and by the way, hi Ashlyn and Banana Brains, Vigorous Gypsy. I don't know who else. I think some other people popped in that I might have missed. Oh, Unicorn Company, hello. Uh, the Bastille, welcome. Yeah, I think that's okay. Anyway, I got your video about the trans genocide as a rec, so that's how I ended up here. Oh, well, thank you for being here, Static. I don't know if you watched it or not, but if you did, I hope you enjoyed it. I am definitely, you know, here and talking about that. It's something I've talked about a few times. I've actually made videos like that in the past, but it feels like something that's worth repeating. Like I definitely don't want to like just make the same video over and over or anything, but it's been a while since I made a video about that topic, and I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, just thought you needed a break from the other topic. Oh no, I jump around. I'm like my ADHD ass brain is like um big hello, toaster oven. There's another trans girl I meet a bit over a month or met a bit over a month ago, so I building a relationship here. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. I hope that that goes well for you. And yeah, monsters are not a stem pack. They don't up your health. True. 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 I normally don't recommend people to drink like energy drinks or monsters. You like if you want to drink energy drinks for a long time or even at all, you should start to learn more about the ingredients that are in them and try to find the ones that are like not as bad for you. Because if you just drink whatever, there are some energy drinks out there that are genuinely like scary bad for you. They restore your green bar. Yeah, it's like a stamina recovery. Even the Starbucks coffee energy drinks are just the same crap. Yeah, actually, the Starbucks, like, the canned Starbucks drinks, those are, like, worse for you than, like, a normal energy drink because it has all of this, like, emulsifier crap in it, like, they're not good. They're not good for you at all. Still gonna drink energy drinks with reckless disregard? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, do what you want, I'm just letting you know, like, I used to drink energy drinks pretty frequently. It's just, like, those ingredients, yeah, it's not really like a good part of a sustainable diet, but energy drinks are so harsh on my teeth, I can't drink them. I love my coffee. Yeah, I that's one reason I don't drink energy drinks really often. I care about my teeth a lot. I don't drink soda or anything like that. It's part of the reason why my teeth are actually so healthy is because I don't drink soda. I stopped drinking soda like my junior year of high school, and that was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. I gotta be so real with all of you. Sugary drinks are one of the worst things that you can do for your health. Like, you can have a sugary drink, like, definitely, especially in moderation, like, you can do that. You can have a lemonade, you can have a milkshake, you can have, whatever, but if you're having, like, a frozen, uh, double espresso shot, caramel frappe, like, extra foam, like, if you're going all out on a sugary drink every day as your daily driver, um, you would be shocked at how bad that is for you. Like, there's a number of reasons for this. First of all, when you're drinking something, like, your body doesn't respond to caloric intake the same way from a drink as it does from, like, eating a food. So, if you eat, like, 400 calories of food, like, your body's gonna respond with, like, being satiated, right? Like, you have a certain level of satiety, right? But if you drink 400 calories of a drink, your body isn't gonna be satiated. You're still gonna be hungry, and you're still gonna crave, caloric intake from food. So if you're like this is actually one of the biggest issues with beer, where like some people, they don't eat a lot, but they're gaining a bunch of weight because they drink a ton of beer, and beer is just like really heavy on the calories and the carbs, like really heavy on it. But you can't tell. Like there are some people that can crush a 12 pack, and it's like, do you understand how many calories are in a 12 pack of beer? Like that's a lot of calories. Um, so, it just you kind of want to start you want to think about that. Like that's definitely something I think is really important when you're thinking about health and thinking about diet, thinking about nutrition. Don't try to avoid the sugary drinks or just have them as a treat. Like you can have a treat, but just don't do it every day all day. Don't have a 2 liter of soda by your desk, please. Drinking Earl Grey tea. Earl Grey's pretty good. Uh, Soda is delicious though, yeah, probably have 1 a month. Hey, that's totally fine. 1 a month is, like, totally fine. But, like, so you know what? The weird thing for me is, like, I used to drink a lot of soda. Like, I used to drink, like, 4 or 5 sodas a day, which is, like, disgusting, but I used to do that. Um, I used to think it tasted amazing. After I stopped drinking soda, like, I don't know, maybe after a year or so, like, if I try to drink a soda right now, it's disgusting. Like, it's actually so disgusting. I can't stomach it. It tastes bad, it feels bad. It's just like, it tastes like syrup. It tastes thick. Like, it actually, like, you can tell how much, like, you can feel the syrup in the water. It's nasty. I really don't like it anymore. I drink a lot of sparkling water, which is kind of nice. Like, here's one of the funny things. If you lower your sugar intake, then it takes less sugar to, like, activate your taste buds and get that kind of, like, pleasure response or, like, that good taste from sugar. And so if you cut down your sugar consumption, you can have things that are low or no sugar and they actually taste better. Like, I used to think that sparkling water tasted really bad, but now that I don't drink soda, a sparkling water tastes super good. Tastes super good. Or, like, if you've ever had European, like, baked goods, like desserts, like, go to a European bakery and get yourself, like, some shortbread cookies or some, like, a little bit of European cake. And that stuff is, like, pretty low sugar compared to American sweets. And if you it's really delicious stuff. But if you have, like, a Coca-Cola and then try to eat something, it's gonna be gross. Are we gonna talk about politics or yeah, sorry, I keep getting distracted. I just keep getting off topic. Um, okay, so I was talking about the Davos speech. The Davos speech is honestly, it's historic. I think that we are going to look back on that moment and we are going to notice that is the moment that, like, everyone realized collectively, like, oh shit, like, this is over, like, this party's over. Like, that moment where Trump gave the Davos speech is basically the moment where you're in the club and it's 5 a.m. or however late, however late your club stays open, right? Probably not 5 a.m. But, like, you you're in a club, it's all night, you're partying, you're like, "Yeah, yeah, it's so awesome, everything's so awesome, like, everything looks so cool, there's lights everywhere, there's fog, everything's so mysterious and awesome and cool." And then, like, the club starts closing down and they turn on the lights and you look around and you see that everyone is, like, sweaty and disgusting and, like, everyone's makeup is all fucked up and, like, the place is trashed, like, there's food everywhere, someone spilled drinks all over the floor, it's, like, sticky, like, the bathrooms are trashed, like, you just, like, you look around and suddenly you realize how terrible everything actually is. Like, I feel like, many world leaders or, like, people that were at Davos, like, if they didn't have that moment, then, like, honestly, they got, like, the blinders on, basically. Like, Mark Carney's speech I think was really powerful. I'm actually tempted to pull it up and play it for stream, just to, like, talk about it. Cause that's a historic speech. Like, I'm not, like, the biggest Mark Carney fan. Like, honestly, I don't think that he's progressive enough. Like, he's got some okay economic policies for Canada or whatever. He's whatever, right? He's, like, kinda like Justin Trudeau. He's kinda just whatever. But, his speech was pretty legendary, pretty historic. And I think that it's worth considering that, like, this is a moment we're living through history right now, right? And certain, like, some days it's more of the same, and some days something happens where it's like, whoa, this kind of changes everything. Like, I would say the murder of Renee Good and the murder of Alex Preddy, that changes everything. That has actually changed everything. Um, I've been really I don't know what word to use here. It's been really heartwarming to see the level of response online, over these unjustified murders. Let's talk about communism now. Uh, I mean, that can be part of the discussion. I'm not gonna jump topics right now, but it's it really feels like if you watched Renee Good's murder and you were like, well, she shouldn't have driven forward. Like, I disagree with you wholeheartedly. I think that's like a really bad take. But I understand that some people came away from that thinking that. Like some people saw that video or saw the several videos and was like, well, her car technically made contact with the officer, the quote unquote officer, which it feels disgusting to even call them officers, if I'm being honest. By the way, make sure you hit the like on the stream, please, please, please. And then I'm gonna dump my link tree here in chat so that y'all can check out my links if you want. No pressure, but I've got Twitch, I've got YouTube, I've got Discord, I've got Instagram, I've got Patreon. Anyway, so back on topic. I understand that some people came away from Renee Good thinking those things and feeling that sort of way about things, but you cannot come away from the Alex Preddy situation with that kind of response. I genuinely, if you watch what happened to Alex Preddy and you think that was justified, like y- not only are you like you're literally like you're so wrong, it's embarrassing. Like there's actually there's no even like there's no like with Renee Good, I would say that her driving forward is a scapegoat, right? Like they can point to that moment and be like, "Well, she clearly resisted arrest or whatever," right? Well, she clearly did this or that. Um like some people will point to that and do that, but with Alex Preddy, there's no excuse. There's like I mean there's no excuse with Renee Good, right? There's no excuse with either of them, but this is absolutely unbelievable. There's like 6 guys on him, right? He's forced to the ground, like 6 guys on top of him. And then someone sees a cell phone or something or sees his gun that's concealed and gets spooked and just they just unload on him. I mean like he was and oh gosh, there's so many things about this that are just messed up. Like, I thought that Republicans or conservatives were big on the right to carry, right? Like I thought that they were big on that. And you can't like I know hypocrisy shaming is pointless to people on the right because they have absolutely no principles and they don't care. But like holy shit, like I mean, I just like it makes me blush. Like I don't understand how people can be so hypocritical, so unprincipled, so just like they will say literally anything to just like I don't understand how they can get out of bed, how they can say the things that they are saying, and feel in any way that that's like justified or like it's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable to me. Did I hear that Bovino got ousted? Yes, I did hear that. I don't really I know I saw some people celebrating this online, and, like, it is a good thing, right? Like, Bovino is he's disgusting, right? He's absolutely disgusting. But I don't really think that it's I don't think it's gonna make anything better, if I'm being honest with you. I think that they realized that Bovino was an optical liability. I think that they realized that Bovino was getting them into hot water and people were really hyper fixated on him and he was raising the temperature and he was saying some stuff that was like honestly pretty unhinged. I just think that someone in the Trump admin was like, "Hey, we should just get rid of him because that'll remove some of the ire from ICE," which it won't. Like it's not gonna change anything. People are still pissed as hell. And no one's gonna like stop being mad just because they got rid of this one guy. They're just gonna replace him with, someone who's as bad, if not worse, but just no one knows that person's name yet. And no one has like you know what I mean? And so we need to pay attention. We need to see what's happening, like who replaces Bovino and uh yeah. I saw a really funny Instagram actually of someone who like saw Bovino at like a speedway and she was like, "Hey y'all, I just went to Speedway to get like I don't know what she was there for, like a coffee or something." And she was like, "I didn't expect to see Bovino here with a pre-Hague photo shoot." And then she was like talking shit about him to his face. and they like detained her. They like freaking detained her for basically just saying that he's like short and that she hopes he eats shit. He's going back to California. Oh, okay. That's the American the rest of the world has seen and been telling you all about for years. Yeah, yeah. My male cousin is still diehard Trump MAGA, partially because he's enamored with Peter Thiel. Ew. Can you imagine being like enamored by Peter Thiel or like Stephen Miller? Like you have to have like how can you not like every time I see Peter Thiel talk, my skin crawls. Like it makes me feel disgusting. Like it actually like he is this revolting human being. You know, like I don't understand how someone can watch Peter Thiel speak or Stephen Miller or any of these goons and not just feel like don't they just feel disgusting to listen to? Like I just genuinely don't understand. It's so weird. He's also gay MAGA and votes for policies that hurt him. Oh my god. I don't, ICE's enforcement, not a military sect. Yeah, yeah. ICE, like honestly, ICE should not need like they don't need weapons like of war to do their jobs, and they shouldn't have them. And they shouldn't have body armor, and they shouldn't have masks. They should be in marked vehicles. Like it's all done wrong. Um, no, I agree. If anything, it's signaling another escalation. Yeah, I agree. Actually, they will use this as a fuse that ignites just retaliation, which will be met with martial law. This is real, y'all. Hey, Quinn, welcome by the way. Yeah, they are gearing up to try to do martial law. We will talk. Let me talk. Go back to that in just a second. Let me finish catching up here. I think they pulled Gnome from the speaking tour and thought Bovino would do better, but he actually did worse. He mimicked Gnome's speech, still hoping to get Gnome impeached. Ice murdered someone again? Wait. String, did someone are you talking about Alex Preddy or are you talking like did they literally just murder another person? Exactly. That's just their way of trying to gaslight us into believing that progress is being made. We can't fall for it. Yes, exactly. Signing in the bribes master. Where are they hearing they got rid of the little Hitler Buffino? It's been reported. I saw it reported on ground news, so it's definitely being circulated. Been posting his address all over. Oh, interesting. I can't endorse you doing that, but I can read that this individual in chat has certain information that people might want. Human is Homan is replacing him. Oh, that's like definitely worse. Well, like I mean, they're both horrific, disgusting, repulsive human beings. Been watching news all day and haven't heard or seen anything on that. Oh, really? Bovino seriously looks like a straight up SS officer in his latest speech. Yeah, he does. He looks like a lesbian SS officer. Like he looks like a butch lesbian cosplaying a Nazi. And it's disgusting. And also like that's another thing about these conservative people. Like they're so filled with fear and hate and all of these things that like they look disgusting. Like Peter Thiel looks like a freak. He looks like a fucked up like he looks like he's got some like weird disease or something. Like he looks horrific. And so does Stephen Miller looks like a ghoul. Like he looks like he watched How to Be the Worst Human Being Ever, the documentary or the tutorial series and ate a bunch of saltine crackers in a closet for 30 years and then I don't know how old he is. And then now he's just like in the world. I don't know. He looks like it looks like if like a vampire brought a mannequin to life and then filled it with evil. Like Merry Christmas. Oh, I can't read that out loud probably. But martial law won't help Trump, I don't think. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, him. Okay. Other than my great aunt, my male cousin, and uncle, everyone in my family is now against MAGA. My sister, female cousin, and myself were always warning our elder family members what Trump would do. Oh wow, that's wild. Yeah, I'm actually seeing some people. I got a comment earlier from someone being like, "Hey, like I don't I'm not left or whatever, but like this turd in office has really radicalized me basically." Well, I'm sure they murdered more immigrants either way, but yeah, I meant him. Yeah, yeah. So that's actually one of the most unfortunate things about these ICE shootings and these murders is that like they ICE has killed like I don't know, like maybe 50 or more people. Like ICE has like they are responsible for the deaths of a lot of people. It's just that like the first like 48 of them were like immigrants or were like people with not necessarily naturalized US citizens, or wait, is that the right word? People that are like born US citizens. Like they weren't white, they didn't have white names, they didn't have, you know what I mean? And so that's actually that's one of the most disgusting things about all of this is that like ICE has been murdering people and people have died at the hands of ICE plenty of times already, but no one paid attention until it was like a white girl and a white boy. Which like I do think like obviously disgusting that Renee Good and Alex Preddy died, like horrific, tragic. I'm not trying to downplay that at all. I'm not trying to say that like what happened to them wasn't terrible or horrific. It is, but it's also happened to like 40 or 50 other people that no one knows about because they were like Hispanic or brown or like Muslim or something, right? Like so yeah, that's a really important part of the conversation that I feel like isn't getting highlighted enough. Like I know everyone's trying to jump on the energy. Like and I feel that way too. Like people are paying attention. I don't care necessarily why that happened, but like, I'm happy that people are paying attention now, and I'm happy that people are realizing what's going on. Like, it's radicalizing people to the left, and, like, that's good. So, like, I'm not trying to poo-poo on the whole thing, but I just do think that that's, like, a really sad thing. Like, a really sad thing. It's like yeah. So, my aunt denouncing MAGA makes me feel some people can be reached that I didn't think were possible. She had Trump merch at one point. Yeah, so, like, there are too far gone people, of course, but you know, it's like you have to be clinically insane to be able to accept what's going on. Like you have to be clinically insane or like extremely deluded to watch that video of the execution of Alex Preddy and be like, yeah, that checks out. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Like you have to be genuinely delusional. Like you can't be living in reality. Don't forget, Trump is still a pederast. Keep your pubescent children away from him. Yeah. Oh wow, chat is popping off. Here, let me really try to speed through this. Wish hatred wasn't normalized. Yeah, I know someone if someone were to show me Peter and I didn't know who he was, I'd think Peter were dying of heart failure. He looks that sickly. He really does. RFK looks like a drowning lawnmower or sounds like a drowning lawnmower. Yes. He also looks like he was run over by a drowning lawnmower. Um I feel these ICE situations are turning people to see what's actually going on. It is. Definitely. Why are critical thinking and empathy such niche hobbies now? You know, anti-intellectualism is one of the worst things that has ever happened to America. And actually, conservatism is the direct through line to anti-intellectualism. Like when you're a fascist movement, you don't care about truth, you care about power and you care about dominating the narrative. And that is one of the worst things about it is that they don't care they're not intellectually curious. They don't care about reality. They don't care about facts. They don't care about any of that. They just care about like this is my position and now I'm going to work backwards. It's like the sophists back in ancient Greece where like they didn't actually believe in anything. They're just like it's just rhetoric, you know? It's just a bunch of rhetoricians trying to make a point, like work backwards from a point to win an argument or whatever. Um, ew. Someone in here a right winger, but thank you for supporting the trans agenda. Miller looks like a Pillsbury Doughboy had a great time and he was the dribble down for no. Oh. Border Patrol is so much worse. They started to be put in charge of sections of ICE to make them more aggressive. Yeah, yeah. Actually, the guy who murdered Alex Preddy was a Border Patrol officer. The term is subaltern. What is that term for? It sucks that all the normies now understand it could be anyone. Yeah. Uh, they never range. Apathy is a disease. I agree. They're evil. Can't believe RFK is in office with that voice. Yeah, I'm not trying to be like I feel like it's maybe a little bit ableist, but like um yeah, RFK sounds horrific and it's just like I don't know, he doesn't look healthy to me. Like, everyone keeps thinking that, like, "Oh, he's this big healthy man. He's this really healthy guy." But I think he looks horrific. I think he looks and sounds terrible. It's so sad seeing how my family support this crap. I don't know what they think of the recent videos, but I hope it helps them rethink their views. Yeah, yeah. JD Vance admitted he will tell lies to get what he wants. What are you referring to? Conservatives are finding out that they voted for the commies they hated so much years ago. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so with martial law, let's talk about martial law. Let's talk about that. I want to go back to that point. So I do think that Trump and the administration are gearing up to try to attempt martial law. And here's what I want to say. I want to say, like, clearly, like, first of all, I'm really proud of everyone in Minnesota because it is very, very clear to me that, like, here's what's happening. The higher ups in ICE are telling everyone that they hire, every one of those ICE agents, those federal agents, they're telling them that we're at war with the population, that there are people who are uh they want you dead, and like they want to hurt you, they want you dead. Like, all of these people with whistles, they're domestic terrorists, and they are out there to harm you and dox you, and they want your family dead. Like, they're saying all of these horrific things to these people that they're bringing on at ICE to get them riled up, to make them feel like this is like civil war, like this is actually um something really, really concerning that they need to be scared about, and they need to be worried about their life. And part of their plan is to get the population of Minnesota to do something really horrible. Like, part of the reason why they murdered Renee Good and Alex Preddy is not like, I'm not saying that the individual officers that did it, or the individual ICE agents who did the shootings or the murders, like, I'm not saying that they planned this, but the people above them, they want the ICE agents to lash out. They want ICE agents to murder people, like people in DHS. They want them to murder American citizens. They want them to commit horrible, horrible crimes in public so that people get mad and so that people retaliate. They want people in Minnesota to commit violence against ICE, because the second that a citizen murders an ICE agent, uh, it's it's that's what they want. They really want retaliation. They really want, like, a violent uprising, or anything that they can spin to say, like, hey, this is spiraling out of control, and we need National Guard, and we need more ICE agents, and we need more funding, and we need, you know what I mean? Like, they're waiting for it. They really, really want someone in Minnesota to just, like, lose it on these ICE agents and do something that would be regrettable. Now, do I care about the lives of these ICE agents? No. I don't care at all about the lives of these ICE agents. Honestly, they are disgusting human beings. I think after the Trump administration, every single person that decided to work for ICE needs to be locked up. They need to be locked up, throw away the key. 100%. But here's something that I want to say. The people in Minnesota, everyone's proud of you. Everyone's so proud of you. Honestly, it takes a lot of strength to go through what they're going through in Minnesota and Minneapolis, like, to not retaliate, and to not fight back, and to not, use violence against violence. That takes immense strength. It takes immense strength. And I think that the reason why they're so careful about it is because they understand. Like, they lived through 2020. They lived through the riots and through what happened last time, and they understand what's going on here. Like, ever since the George Floyd murder, people in Minnesota have been organizing. They have been working on community organization. They are really organized out there, and they're not going to stand for this. They understand what playbook is being used, and they understand that, like, they can't react with violence to violence. It's more effective if they just record what's going on, if they build awareness of it, and pretty much just recording is all they can do. And I know that some people feel like that's not enough, but I've been really, really happy to hear um about the restraint that people have had. It's a double push, taunting Canada and trying to turn a blue state red by vote or blood. It feels like an inciting incident would justify further militarization. Yeah, it's um, yeah, yeah. There's this troll in chat, and it's like you do realize by organizing or by chatting in my chat and like talking and all that, like you're helping me. Like you are pushing the trans agenda. Okay, so the term is subaltern. Subaltern are people in society who are excluded from accessing institutions. They're not permitted to speak or have representation. So the illegal immigrants who can be killed by the state, nobody cares about, are subaltern. Oh, I see. Thank you, Honey Brew, for that information. That's actually good to know. And yes, that is true. That stuff like that happens all the time in America, where especially immigrants, people that are like working through the immigration system, they are treated like absolute garbage. They are treated so badly, and they don't have any recourse. They don't have any recourse at all. Um, what? I'm sorry, that's so funny. I honestly, like sometimes transphobes when they try to troll, it's just funny because it's so stupid. Like the thing that this guy just said in my chat is so beyond stupid. Like it sounds like a parody. Like it sounds like someone joking about being a transphobe. Um, but pushing the trans agenda. If you convince them to think, then just play along and have fun, I guess. I mean, like for real, like I've talked about this before. I could ban every right winger that comes into my chat and starts being annoying or saying dumb, incorrect things. But hate watching and hate engagement is actually really good engagement. There are certain people that you may know, like content creators, who have grown over the years through hate engagement. And I'm not against using that. Like, you got to go with the times. And like right now, there is a lot of hate engagement online for trans folk or for queer folk in general. And like I feel like it doesn't really bother me to see someone in chat being an idiot. Like, if anything, it's just kind of funny. Like, I can't imagine doing that to someone. But yeah, I don't know. It just I genuinely think that like it's good for my channel to have people like that just sort of helping push me in the algorithm. I do ban people if they start saying slurs or if they get really, really disgusting with it, yeah, I will ban them. But like if they're just saying incorrect stuff or whatever, most of them are bots anyway. Like it's just not really worth engaging with, or like just let them help that, like they are pushing the trans agenda, so they often seem to be chasers too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like if you're sitting here watching me, like like I hate trans people so much. I'm gonna sit here and stare at this trans girl for an hour and a half while she talks about like news and politics, and I'm so with one hand going to type out a bunch of messages in chat, but only with one hand because the other is preoccupied. Um, wait. Is one of the translate agendas getting each single cis guy a GF? Sounds like bots think they have one brain cell of actuality. Trans agenda seems like something along the lines of transgenderism. I don't know, to me it sounds bad to me as someone who doesn't know exactly what it means. Oh, no, I get what I mean. It's a joke. Like, so a lot of people on the right say that there's like a trans agenda or whatever. There that is definitely a thing that people say on the right. So I'm sort of just making fun of it. I'm sort of just saying like you are pushing the trans agenda. Like if you've ever watched Alice, um she's a popular trans YouTuber. She makes some pretty funny um I guess parody content or satire content about that. I had to block them. Yeah, you can block people and that's totally fine. Are you multi-streaming? Yes, I'm multi-streaming. I'm on Twitch and YouTube. So you can watch on whatever platform you want, but I am multi-streaming. I hate this person I'm attracted to. Yeah, exactly. The irony of people who hate while saying that they're the pure ones is astounding. I know. There's no hate like Christian love, right? Like there are some people who play like they claim to be like the most angelic, holy, wonderful people in the world, but they're actually like the worst, most hateful, disgusting people that have ever existed. Like true Christians are often the people, you know, who follow Jesus's teachings and like actually practice empathy and compassion, especially for people that they don't necessarily vibe with or agree with. Like they love everybody regardless. Like it's not a matter of like following the rules or whatever. Alice in Wonder One and yes. Yeah, Alice in Wonder One and is one of my favorite YouTubers. Her content is really funny and very refreshing. It's nice to see stuff. Ah, agendas have big money backing them, trans not so much. Yeah. Yeah, there's no money over here. I don't like Alice. I'm sure she's lovely, but she's a bit too manic for me. That's you know, everyone has preferences. I have to be in a certain mood, you know, to watch different like it depends what mood I'm in. Like, you know, if I'm like really sweepy or whatever, I'm probably not going to watch an Alice video, but um, you know, I do love her content. Been watching it for a long time. Alice is amazing. Queer Army for to win. Yeah. No, she's great. And we need more content like that. Like it's nice to have just like entertainment content, you know? It's nice. Why are they always Alice and Sophie and Luna? Are you talking about like trans girly names? It's funny because like trans girls always pick like the most obscure names that are like not used at all, like Gertrude or like um gosh, I can't think of any right now. But you know, it's just funny to me. Like I don't know, it's cute. I heard someone say true Christians follow the Bible forward, front to back. Others follow back to front. Oh, that is a kind of an interesting way to say that. Yeah. Cam's monologue at the end of Two Towers gave me a tear. What's going on? I don't know what Oh, you're referring to Lord of the Rings. Can I piss off half of my audience? Is that okay? Can I make half of you like really upset with me? Is that okay, chat? And then the trans masks are dominated by the Aidens, Cadence, and the That's funny. Um, I don't really like Lord of the Rings. I know I said it, and now there are people that'll never forgive me. I've tried to watch it. I've tried to get through it. It's boring. I don't care about the characters at all, and I just don't think that the story is that interesting. I think the whole concept of like a really powerful ring is just like kind of super dumb. I don't I don't know. Unsubbed, LOL. Oh. You don't F with the hobbits? I don't like hate it. I just don't understand the hype, really. Like I really don't understand the hype. I love fantasy. Like I love fantasy books and fantasy movies, but I just Lord of the Rings just doesn't hit for me. It feels I don't know, something about it. Would you play Dungeons and Dragons? Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love D&D. Love it. I've played it a bunch actually. Most base take. Wow, we've got another Lord of the Rings disliker in here. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is simply fine. I've never really cared about it. Wow, honestly, like I'm surprised, genuinely surprised. I still love people for our differences. Is what we share together is what makes us great. I was more into books, like sort of Shannara. Love Lord of the Rings, but you're entitled to your wrong opinion. Even before J.K. Showed her colors, I never liked Harry Potter. You should check out Conan the Barbarian. Okay. You don't know what Lord of the Rings is? Wow, that's surprising. Yeah, I've read a decent amount of fantasy books. I like fantasy books. Uh, you know, good stuff. When I was younger, Aragon was my shit, honestly. I really liked Aragon. Like the whole saga. I read it. Very good. Uh, Indiana Jones. I actually I don't think I've ever really I've seen parts of Indiana Jones, and like I've probably at one point watched at least one of them, but like I've never really sat down and like watched all the Indiana Jones movies. And I should probably do that. Oh, Redwall? Yo, that shit was incredible. I think I read almost every single one of those books. Um, they were shockingly violent for like uh like what, like they're like supposed to be kind of like kids books, right? Like wasn't Redwall like basically written for kids? Like I remember it being in the library. Yeah, children's fantasy novels, but they're like kind of horrifically violent. Like they're like kind of really violent. Uh oh gosh, what a throwback. I love Redwall. It's funny because like they use animals, right? And so like I think that's why they're able to be like more violent or whatever, or like make it more mature, is because like it's just animals. I'd have to go back and reread them. I don't know if I remember it. I'm pretty sure I remember them doing some like basically war stuff that was like holy crap, like violent, like so violent. Was that the one with the mouse? Yeah, yeah, like they're all animals basically instead of humans. Just do yourself a favor and believe there's only 2 Indiana Jones movies. Which ones are the canon movies, huh? Um, uh, Terminator 1, 2, and Dark Fate. Maybe it's because I grew up on Lord of the Ring films and a New Zealander. But yeah, maybe I can understand not enjoying it if you don't see the hype about it at all. But to me, it's very much about the ring. The Ring of Power is not what makes it special to me. What do you mean? But to me, it's very much not about the ring. The Ring of Power is not what makes. Oh, okay, I see. What makes it special to you? Like, try to explain to me briefly, like, what about Lord of the Rings? Because to me, like, here's the thing about fantasy to me. I, mm, I really like when I read a fantasy book. I want to feel the magic. I want to like feel like I don't know. I just when I watched Lord of the Rings, I did not feel the magic. I don't know how to explain it, but I just didn't feel that like ooh. Um, Animorphs was decent. Oh yeah, I remember reading Animorphs. Also, I just started reading the Aragon books. Really hyped for it so far. So much better than the film. Oh, the film was garbage. Honestly, I was so mad about the film. They really effed it up. Aragon is amazing. The first 100 pages or so, it's like super boring. Like they definitely start the book out like almost no fantasy at all in the beginning, because like they're trying to like one thing that Aragon does really well is that like they introduce the fantasy aspects kind of slowly so that you start to acclimate to the world, and then you start to get like hints of magic and like, oh, there's actually more going on here than you're aware of. And I really like that because like I feel like with a lot of fantasy books, it's like welcome to this world of magic and illusions and splendor and craziness, and it's like I don't know, I kind of want it to be a little more grounded than that. But yeah, Aragon books are really good. There are some problems with them, like they're not perfect, but overall, a great story. I probably am gonna reread them soon. They're actually all right. I have them all right behind me on my shelf. I would love to meet Christopher Paolini someday, actually. You should. Temple of Doom didn't age well, but the first and third are good, and he runs around Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East punching Nazis. Nice. The Hunger Games books are pretty gnarly. Yeah, Hunger Games is pretty gnarly. That's true. Those are pretty exceptionally violent, especially at the end the fight in Capital City. Jeez, oh my gosh! I wrote a letter to Brian Jackson, the Redwall author, and it was a 9, and he responded to me and sent the whole pack. Oh, oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. I love Lord of the Rings, but also love Dragon Riders. Dragon Riders was good. Humans are dicks. Let too much to talk about via text. Yeah, I get that. Silly chicken eels border. If you don't feel the magic, of the Shire, there's something deeply wrong with you. I'm sorry, I just thought that was funny. Waste all his time walking. Yeah. Lots is soft magic. Branding Sanderson is hard magic. Seriously, if you feel up for it, look up those parts in the books. It's less about the ring, more about the fellowship, good triumphing over evil, and showing that even the smallest person can make a difference. Yeah, yeah, I get it. I guess. Just is it okay? I feel like all of the characters in Lord of the Rings are extremely like tropey, stereotypical. Like I just don't feel like they're real people. Like when I read Aragon, maybe it's different with the books, maybe the movies are different because there's less time to flesh things out. But I just feel like they're all so like they don't feel like real people. Like does Sam feel like a real I don't know. Actually, maybe Sam is like the most real out of all of them. I was also the first fantasy novel I ever read, so soft spot. Legends of Earthsea book was garbage. Oh my gosh, I actually think I remember reading the Legends of Earthsea, and I was like so confused. Isn't that the book where the person like turns into a bird and like flies to the edge of the ocean? Is that the one? Is that the one you're talking about? About Black Company books, Excalibur from 1984 was peak. Uh, Runners, Lord of the Rings. Brandon Sanderson does some amazing world building. The Hobbit movie more than Lord of the Rings. Mist of Avalon. What? Oh, so random. What a good Sanderson books. Everyone watch Cube. Evil Triumphs of Good. Good as dumb. Mm. Didn't Lord of the Rings kind of invent the genre though? I'm not actually like learned about the history of fantasy writing. That was gonna be my next question. Have you read the book or only seen the movies? I've only seen the movies. I do assume that I would enjoy the movies or the book more for sure. I like it's like Game of Thrones. Like I guarantee like I watched Game of Thrones. I kind of hated it. Like I enjoyed some of it. Like it was kind of hit or miss for me. I liked Game of Thrones up to a point, and then I started to really dislike it. But I guarantee if I read the books, I would probably like it. Like I would probably have almost no complaints. Um, Words alone cannot describe how much I absolutely loathe movie Gimli. Lord of the Rings was so boring. I fell asleep the first. Yeah, same here. Samwise, the ultimate husband material. Everyone else sucks. I met Mr. Jim Shooter. Comic shop. One of the comics. Read the book. You'll probably find more appreciation. The books have lots more world building and details. Earthsea is the one where he turns into a sparrowhawk for a bit. The overall story is like he was like Machina with no stakes. Um, I think I remember that. I remember reading that like in middle school or something, and I remember it being like kind of confusing. Like things weren't really explained very well. Um, yeah, that's kind of a throwback, honestly. Like I haven't thought about that book in years. We really got off of news and politics. Um, Mr. Tumnus. Mr. Tumnus. Um, okay, cool. Well, I caught up on chat here. So I did want to say, thank you all for being here. This is actually like the stream is doing really well. I don't know if it's because I'm like the only one streaming right now. Like if there's like not a lot of streams happening, but stream is doing really well. Maybe it's partially to do with the video I released. Like maybe people will watch the video and they came over here and they're like, "Oh, what's going on over here?" And they're like watching the stream. I'm not really sure, but yeah, we should probably jump back to news and politics. This is sort of like turned into a just chatting moment, which is fine. I love just chatting, but I do want to try to stay a little bit more on topic. Um, I was thinking about recording a video, but I'm not so sure about that. Let me look up something. Lady Hawk, I don't think I ever read that or watched it. Several of us watched Riverboat Jack, and she isn't streaming right now, so that might be why. Oh, I see. I see. Um, mm, oh, sorry. Cat is still popping off. I'm usually asleep by now, but with the hellscape we're living in, my insomnia is buck wild right now. Yeah, I've been my sleep schedule is super super messed up. Hello there, Konami. Um, my favorite riverboat Jack moment was this one time a transphobe came into the room, the exchange. I can tell you were born a dude. What was the response? What was the response? I need to know. I need to know. Jack, pause for a moment. That's funny. I can tell you were born a bitch. Oh. Ooh. That's really funny. Holy crap. Okay, that's definitely something to say in chat. I'm not gonna read that out loud, but that's definitely I swear, sometimes YouTube chat is like some of the people that pop into YouTube chat are like the most unhinged people I've ever heard of or seen in my entire life. Wow, we're doing really good on the likes for stream, by the way. We got like 54 likes on YouTube. That's awesome. Thank you all. Jack got the comebacks for real, for real. Yeah, she really does. And honestly, like that's one of the funnest things about streaming is just like absolutely dunking on someone and being like, heh, 50 people just watched me absolutely trash that idiot. Oh, wow, it's midnight. That's wild. I'm drinking an energy drink at midnight. I wonder why my sleep schedule is so messed up. I wonder I wonder what I possibly could be doing wrong here. I can't think of anything. I remember in school they used to teach mythology on Roman and Greek gods. I tried not to pipe up with another one to add to the list. Double like doom, regular troll. Yeah, like I know this person's been here multiple times. It's kind of wild. When you recognize a troll, it's like, why do you keep coming back? Like, are you for real? It'd be wild on the tube of views sometimes, yes. I alerted people to ice on my way to the gym today. They were gathering around the local bakery. Ew. Like honestly, I hope any small business that sees ice come in, I hope they just refuse them. You know what I mean? Like I hope they just refuse service to anyone like any ice that come in. It's not midnight, it's 9 p.m. It's 11 here. Yeah, you're all like how's your feline friend? Freddy's back there. Yeah, he's just sleeping in the chair over there. He's having a good little nappy poo. He's a good boy. He's such a good boy. Yeah, I'm EST. I live in Ohio. I won't say where in Ohio, but I live in Ohio. I live in the state of corn. So it's actually I'm like Midwest, honestly, but like EST. Love Freddy. Yeah, I love Freddy too. He's such a good boy. Oh, he's so cozy back there. He's such a cozy boy. He's such a good cozy boy. I love him so much. There was one Mexican restaurant where ICE ate a meal and then detained the workers. I heard about that, and it's just like it's just unbelievable. Like it's so messed up. It's unbelievable. Like I genuinely eh, like words fail. You know, at that point, it's like what is even happening? You live in this state, KFC. Oh, oh. Used to live in Columbus. That was actually a great city. Um, yeah, Columbus is all right. Sorry. It's like stretching. Ugh. Yeah, Columbus is aight. It's all right. It's all right. There's also, I think, a McDonald's where a security guard kicked ICE out. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, honestly, I really hope that everywhere they go, I hope ICE meets a lot of resistance and there's people screaming at them. Oh, God, we never finished talking about the martial law stuff earlier. I got so distracted talking about fantasy stuff. Um, yeah, so I think martial law, like they could attempt it. I don't think it would work. I don't think it would work. So first of all, you would have to have enough willing people to like enforce the martial law to start off. And like ICE has like, I don't know, they have like 10,000 people, right? Or whatever. Like they don't really have a lot of like federal agents to work with. Like they really do have a limited pool of people they can pull from. And like they're struggling to even gain control over Minnesota. Like that's like one of the like Minneapolis is one of the smallest city like popular cities in in America, right? And so like if they're not able to get control over that, they have no hope. Like they're gonna try to go to like Detroit, or they're gonna try to go to Pittsburgh, or they're gonna try to go to somewhere else, like a different big city, and they're just gonna get shit on. Like they're just gonna get absolutely destroyed. Like I don't know if anyone has seen it, but there have been a lot of videos that have come out where ICE will be like I don't know if anyone saw it, but like this one lady, she's like Native American. That's relevant, but like she ordered DoorDash. This lady showed up at her house with the DoorDash. ICE was trying to arrest her, and so when she brought the DoorDash up to the door, and the lady answered the door for her DoorDash, the DoorDash driver ran into her house and tried to hide. And ICE was trying to convince this lady to hand over the DoorDash driver. They were trying to talk her into doing that. And they were telling her they were going to detain her. They were telling her that harboring her was illegal, all that stuff. And this woman gets within like 30 seconds of handing over this poor lady to ICE. Like she's so close. She's like, I don't want to do this. I feel like this is against everything I stand for, but like I have a child, I can't get arrested. Like this is against everything I stand for. And then her neighbors come out, right? Her neighbors come outside and start investigating what's going on. And she starts talking to her neighbors instead of talking to ICE. And the neighbors are like, they can't do shit. They can't stop you. They can't do anything. Like they're lying. Don't listen to them. Don't hand her over. Like the neighbors basically reinforcing, like, hey, you have the power here. Like this is your property. They can't do shit to you without a warrant. Like they need a judicial warrant, right? And then the lady starts standing her ground. She like flips. She realizes that like, oh my god, they're trying to like manipulate me into handing over this poor lady. And she like cusses out ICE. She starts screaming, and ICE, they run away. They flee because people are like starting to gather and surround. And I honestly, that video illustrated to me very, very clearly the power of people. If you as a community, like I'm sure some of you have seen the videos where like ICE will gather in an area, they'll start doing something, but then a bunch of people will show up and start making a bunch of noise, they start honking, they start blowing whistles, they start recording, they start pressuring them, screaming at them, and then all of a sudden, like the ICE will leave. Like they'll literally just be like, "Oh shit," and they'll pack up and leave because they feel the public pressure, they feel the community pressure, and they can't stand it. Like it actually worked, you know. Um, and so I feel like that's really important to consider is the power of community. That's why I've been, like obviously I've spent a lot of time talking about organizing and about what you can do to build a community of people that can resist this kind of thing. And that's why I talk about it so much. Like your senator, your representative is not going to do jack shit for you. They don't give a fuck about you. But if you and your community come together and you build this network, then when ICE shows up, you make it impossible for them to do their job. You make it impossible for them to do anything. And suddenly, I mean, you're winning, right? And so like people really underestimate the power of this. But it's really clear, like, especially in Minnesota, because, like, they've had, they had 2020, they saw, like, they experienced the George Floyd murder, they were the nexus point for all of that, and Minnesota has done a lot of organization. That's why it's so hard for ICE to do anything there, because they've really spent the time and the effort, and, they've done the legwork of building their community defense system, basically. So, if there were ever martial law, I mean, ICE would not stand a chance against the entire population of Minnesota or Minneapolis. So let me see. Someone shared a number here. Minneapolis has a population of 429,954 people. So like we outnumber ICE agents like immensely. You know what I mean? Even in the smallest cities. So like they don't actually have um the ability to do martial law. The only way they could pull off martial law is if they brought in like the National Guard, um, federalized, and did all that stuff, and basically brought state National Guard against the people, stuff like that. They could try to do that, but you have to consider that like National Guardsmen are like they like swear an oath to protect citizens, right? Like they're not the same as ICE agents. Like, I'm not saying that everyone in the National Guard is this saint of a person or like would definitely be uh resistant, but like people join ICE to do evil shit. Like the people that are joining ICE, they're all like Proud Boys, they're all like the Boogaloo Boys. Like there's a reason why you haven't seen those pro-Nazi rallies as often, and there's a reason why you haven't seen as many like Proud Boy, Boogaloo Boy kind of like gathering events. It's because they're all working for ICE. Like they're all busting, like they're all like going out there busting their ass to destroy this country and murder people. So like all of these radical right-wing paramilitary groups have all gone into ICE, and they're horrific people. Like they're some of the worst people in our country, being handed power, money, weapons. But the National Guard is definitely trained better than that. And again, I'm not saying that there aren't MAGA chuds that would be excited in the National Guard to help out ICE, but there would be a lot more resistance than you would expect. And if they don't have everyone on board, it just really throws a big wrench in the gears, right? Like it makes it basically impossible for them to get anything done. So I would say, I have a lot of concerns. I definitely think that a lot of things are concerning right now, but I would also say I don't think we really need to worry about martial law. I don't think that that specifically is a concern that we need to have. I mean, like they might attempt it. Like honestly, I think that's why they're trying to get like they want people in Minneapolis to respond with violence, and we talked about that because they want to use that as further justification for a harsher crackdown and for sending more agents and for enforcing stricter, whatevers, maybe even a curfew, stuff like that. But they are not going to be able to do much other than weaponize ICE. It just doesn't really like the police don't really want to get involved. If anything, they're turning against ICE. National Guard members are not going to react the same way that ICE agents are to the situation. There have actually been National Guard members who have said if we get if we get brought to the situation, we're going to be there to help civilians. We're not going to be there to do anything other than assist people and keep people safe. Which I mean, that is wishful thinking, I don't think that the National Guard are really gonna do, like, a lot of good. I just don't think that they're gonna do a lot of evil. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. But, you know and if they try to do martial law, I mean, imagine how oh my gosh, chat was still going. I'm so sorry, I did not even realize, that chat was still going. Oh my gosh. It seemed like chat had stopped talking, but it just wasn't auto scrolling. Okay, there have probably been some births too. ICE is such a bunch of cowards. Thank God they're a bunch of wimps. So disgusting. Um, did you hear about the administration's rule to rip funding away from all the international orgs that even acknowledge trans people? Aaron reported on it today. Absolutely horrifying. Oh wow. I was scrolling through Aaron in the morning earlier. I saw that article. Here, we'll go through that actually. We'll go through some Aaron in the morning here real quick. It's incredibly brave. I'm so bad at confrontation, but I want to be brave when the moment comes. Greetings from CPT Windsor, George Cross, U.S. Airborne. Oh, welcome. Bullies will back down when they're outnumbered. Um, Imagine if this was in summer. Yeah, right. It's like the most jail cell. It's like most jail cell fight scenes. The aggressor has a small group, but when the guards show up, they punk out. Yeah, there would be so many more people out and about probably if it were. Yeah, if it were summer, for sure, for sure. Um, National Guard in Minnesota were giving out coffee and donuts to protesters this morning, which is a good development. That is a great development. The Guard in Minnesota is handing out donuts and hot chocolate. Thank you for the information. That's really good to know. Jinx static. Be careful for poison food from feds. Yeah, I don't know if I mean, like, if ICE were giving you donuts, then yes, I would be I would be very concerned about that, but, like, I don't think that you have to worry about the National Guard, like, giving you a poison donut. I think you're fine. Um, National Guard wearing high visibility vests to differentiate themselves. Yeah, and they're probably not masked either. I think YouTube auto-modded my last comment. Minnesota is making Californians proud. If martial law comes, it will be foreign power attacking the U.S. Texas has a hard one. Send the Marines. Yeah, it's been a massive morale boost for California to see people standing up. Yeah, it's been a massive boost of morale for me in general. Just seeing everything happening in Minnesota. I mean, obviously it's disgusting. It's horrific to see what has led to people getting motivated and stuff. But like, I don't know about the rest of you, but it kind of feels like resistance during the second Trump administration has been really weak so far. Like we've had protests, we've had like record protests. But outside of that, there really hasn't been a lot of action taken, which is really sad to me. Like I think protests are important, but I think that protests are only important if you become politically involved after the fact. Like yes, protests do have value in and of themselves, and they are an important part of resisting. Like, you know, a protest can signal to a politician that like, hey, this is not an unpopular stance. Like you should take a stand against this issue or on this issue because there are people that desperately care about this. Like you're not like, you know, it can signal that, you know, certain people will have the backing of the public if they make a stand, if they say something, which is important. It's definitely important. But I also think that like in and of itself, protesting is not that effectual unless you're at the protest. Like, let's say you're a part of a leftist organization like DSA or something. If you're at a protest, getting people to like, hey, you should come to our DSA meeting, you know, later this week or whatever. Like, trying to get people involved, trying to bring people on to organizations or get people into like Progressive Victory, DSA, SRA, whatever, like literally whatever you're trying to get, like whatever organization, indivisible, like protest should be like an opportunity to recruit people and to inform people as to like what they can do outside of the protest to make a difference. Because like if you just protest like one day and then don't do anything else, you really haven't done much. Like it is important, but like sometimes protests can actually be bad because sometimes people go to a protest and they're like, yeah, I did my part. It's like, well, could you do a little more actually? Like, you know, like like protesting is good. That's a good start, but it's definitely not like the end goal. Like if you go to a protest and you leave feeling like, all right, well, that's my political action for the year. You're kind of doing more harm, not more harm than good, but like I don't want to say that. It's just like eh, it's just it really kneecaps the leftist movement if we're not motivating people to get involved with organizations that are actually taking political action to better things for the country. Hello from Scotland. I'm sorry for the situation over there across the pond. I hope things get better for y'all. Thank you, Krugen. I really appreciate that. And hello to Scotland. Hello, hello. Yeah, things are pretty rough over here. Like, I really, really hope that this is the pretext for radical change in America. Like I really, 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 really hope that this is the lead up to revolutionary leadership change in America. Like, please, please, really, 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 please. Let's see. We have the right to petition the government for a redress of grievances, aka protest. Hell yeah, DSA. Should Jonathan Ross get the death penalty or should he get life without parole? Is Jonathan Ross the name of the agent who murdered Renee Good? California's been protesting since the raid started and the invasion of LA. Yeah. Community building plus protesting. Yes. I've been serving in special forces since 1972, have not seen things this bad since Nam. Yeah, actually, that's thank you for sharing that. I kind of I've not been around, for that long or anything, but it does feel like this is sort of like pretty unprecedented, like the level of bad that things are. General strike. A general strike can be really effective, but it's just really hard to get people involved and to get people to do it. And actually, I also wanted to say, like, I was really impressed that there was a general strike that worked in, I think it was Minnesota, right? They did a general strike in Minnesota. They were trying to get people involved across the country, but as far as I'm aware, it was mostly Minnesota. Now granted, there was also really bad weather. So like it was hard to tell whether people were not going to work because of the general strike or whether people were not going to work because of the weather or both. Like it could be both, right? Like people could have been like, "Oh, this is a good, good timing kind of thing." But yeah, general strikes are really hard to get people to actually commit to, for a couple of reasons. First of all, most people are living paycheck to paycheck. It's like asking someone to take a day off of work, can be a big ask because like they usually need that money. Like that's not usually like, oh, well, like I'll be fine. Like they're gonna have to give up something. They're gonna have to make a sacrifice to do that general strike, right? And so like that in and of itself makes it challenging, which is part of the reason why we need unions. We need better wages so that workers have the freedom to like protest to use their work as leverage for negotiations and stuff. But um yeah, let's see here. I met people that I trust. YouTube is committing fuckery upon my comments. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the auto moderation on YouTube is kind of aggressive sometimes. We need more leaders like Mamdani. I agree. I agree. That's for the judge and jury to decide. Ross needs to go on trial. Yeah, I'm not really like huge. I'm not like the biggest law person. Like I don't really know all that much about like the specifics of law. So to I don't want to yeah. It was a death sentence to be gay in special forces in 72. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, I mean, that it's kind of incredible the amount of social progress that we've made since then. And it's sad to see the regression that we're going through, but it is still like things are still way better for queer folk than they have been in a long time. Mamdani is a boss. Yeah, I love to see that he's actually going out there and like really trying to get things done. It will, Leah, but given our track record, would be taking the worst path on a double down on the insanity. Yeah. I wonder if Trump is letting bad and more bad things happen so we can forget what some of them were. Well, yeah, that is kind of the goal. Like honestly, like you want to know why they kidnapped Maduro? To distract from the Epstein files. Like that is literally why, like, yes, oil sort of, not really though, because like the oil companies told Trump that they don't want him to like the oil companies literally told Trump that they don't want the oil from Venezuela. They're like, yeah, it's kind of like garbage. It takes a lot of refining. Like it's not really going to profit us like anything. Like it's not worth it monetarily. And he still went and did it. The reason why he went and kidnapped Maduro is because of all like that happened. If you notice, pretty soon after the Epstein files were like supposed to be released, and people were like, people were talking about how they were heavily redacted, and people started redacting themselves. Like this, every time the narrative gets stuck on the Epstein files, and they start talking about how Trump is like, like a huge pedophile, like suddenly something dramatic happens, right? Like they kidnap Maduro, or they start having ICE execute people on the streets. Like they keep doing things that are really dramatic, and that is to distract you from the fact that Trump is like one of like one of the figureheads of the largest pedophiles human sex trafficking um like organization that ever existed. Like he I mean, like, he's one of the worst people that have ever lived. Like the only way he can distract from that at this point is by literally just doing continuously doing things that are so bad and dystopian that people can't focus on the Epstein stuff. And that's why we got to keep bringing it up. Like even through all of the stuff that we're talking about, you need to keep bringing up the Epstein files. You need to keep bringing it up. Like they are literally breaking the law right now by not distributing that information. They've got millions of files that aren't even released, and that's against law. Like they literally passed Trump signed a law that he is disobeying. Like it's so it's so ridiculous. I saw a number of people saying General Strike 2028. I think in 2025. Looks like that won't be soon enough. What would be the point of doing a general strike in 28? Like, what is the point of that? I'm not talking a day. I'm talking indefinitely. And yeah, we should all have to sacrifice, but we share what we have and supply each other. Flood the zone is the strategy. However, now that everything exists online forever, it's harder to forget. It is harder to forget, but like, uh, yes, things are online, and yes, it is cataloged, but also the cultural memory is extremely short. There's like very low cultural cohesion in our society, and for that reason, the cultural narrative is not very strong and doesn't stick in people's minds, and people forget things very quickly. People, um, like think about how Trump got elected. Like his first term was really bad. Like think about the farmers. There were a bunch of farmers that voted for Trump in 2016, and then he immediately went and destroyed agriculture. Like he basically destroyed farmers' lives in his first term. And then he did like a massive bailout to try to save the farmers from his own bad decisions, right? Everyone remembers that, right? Well, the farmers I guess don't remember it because they voted for him again. And he did the same thing again, except now he's not even bailing them out. Like he doesn't even have the money to bail them out. So like if I were a farmer, I think I would remember 2020 or like remember like, his 2016 term and be like, holy shit, I'm not voting for that guy again. He kind of destroyed everything. Like he made everything so bad that he had to give me government money to bail me out from going bankrupt and starving to death. Like I can't imagine, you know, like being like, "Oh, 2024, yeah, I'll vote for him again." Like, what? What? I'm still waiting on my tariff checks. Um, wow. Wow, Barrett. That's really that's really scary. Freddie cleaning his face. Oh, was he cleaning his face? Was he being cute? Sounded like Trump wanted to go into Venezuela and Greenland. They had a warrant for Maduro, so they just compromised. Grab him and his wife. Well, um yes, he wanted to do it, but it's all a distraction from Epstein. Like it's all a distraction. He watched them murder and dump a baby in Lake Michigan. Yes. Yep. You swam in that lake. Oh God, I can't even imagine. Oh, that's such a ugh. That's his MO, create a problem and then fix quote unquote fix it. Yeah, right. I wish we didn't have to care what farm tyrants thought. I know. The intention of the general strike in 2028 was to put it off until Trump was out of office, but I think the unions realized that they actually have the support for it. Excuse of building up resources. I don't know. That does not sound like a great plan to me. They're brainwashed into being the flying monkeys of a narcissist. True. True. Times were different back then. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, my tummy kind of hurts, honestly. It's almost like drinking a Monster and not eating is like, you know, makes your stomach feel really bad. I don't know what it is about that, but there's something going on there. There's something about that. Um oh god, stretched. stretch, stretch, stretch. I'm going to put my link tree in chat again. I'm gonna go ahead and pin it in both chats. We've got a Discord, we've got Twitch and YouTube. You can watch on whichever platform you want. Anyone that wants to follow me, I really appreciate it, especially on Twitch. Trying to build up enough active viewers and enough followers on Twitch that I can get monetized on there so I can start making money off of Twitch. Try to like diversify my revenue. Did anyone see the surface video of Alex Preddy at his job in the ICU saying kind words about a veteran who didn't make it? No, I didn't. And I will look that up, but I know it's gonna make me cry. Honestly, like, did anyone watch Legal Eagles video of about Alex Preddy? Like, I mean, like they literally like I don't know. If they try to say he's a domestic terrorist or something, I genuinely like no one believes that. Literally no one believes that. It's just so dystopian. I mean, he was literally like an ICU nurse at the VA or whatever. You know, like he was such a good person. They're already calling him a domestic terrorist. Like you have to be so bought into their narrative to believe that. You have to be so bought in. You just have to ignore reality. I'll have to follow you over there on Twitch. Thank you. Donald Trump was a blithering idiot for his first term. Now he's a blithering, drooling idiot now. True. It's just that a bunch of people in between his first term and his second term surrounded themselves around Trump and realized how easy he was to manipulate, and now they're reaping the rewards of that, unfortunately. Best combat medic I had was a cute dyke, just like me. Aw. Um, Legal Eagle was a great follow. Yeah. Legal Eagle made me cry. Yeah, it definitely made me shed a tear. I think it's really good that he shared that video. I understand that like it's hard to do that as a professional. You know, like his videos are pretty professional. Like he really leaves the emotion out of it most of the time. But I think that showing people how disturbed he is, like that's important. It's really important to show people like this is not just another news story. This is not just something that happened that we're going to talk about and then move on from. Like this should hit you in the heart. Like this should be something you remember. Like this should be something that sticks in your brain and you yeah. Whoa, Twitch. Yes, Twitch. Yes. Thank you for those of you who popped over there. And if you follow me, thank you there as well. If you follow words, I don't even know what words are anymore. Everyone in here is a domestic terrorist, according to them. Actually, you know, like that's one of the things I'm so terrified about. Being a trans content creator right now is actually scary, especially because I talk about news and politics. Like, it's really scary. It's really scary. I'm just kind of hoping that I'm too small for them to care about, which is true. I am too small for them to care about. Um, but yeah. Let's see. They're redacting rich people's names out of the Epstein files. Yeah, yeah. They're only supposed like the letter of the law says that they're only supposed to redact things that are related to victims, and I don't understand why there's you know pathological liar will put the blame on others of their own misdoings. There was a video that came out today of them wheeling Preddy's body through the hospital, and the veteran saluted him in return. Oh, oh, that's so sad. Every picture of Trump I've seen looks evil. True. A lot of my men in special forces wanted a female combat medic. In '72, we stole them from the Canadian Navy. Oh, interesting. Mamdani was able to get Trump to sway for a bit. He knows how to work a monster like him. Well, see, that's the thing is that like Trump is Trump is like really easy to manipulate. Like he's kind of a simple guy. Like you if you praise him at all, he's gonna love you. Like it's literally that easy. Like if you agree with him and praise him, you don't even have to like agree with him. Like Mamdani, I guarantee you that Mamdani did not like he didn't lie about his positions. He didn't like gas Trump up for no reason. He didn't do any of that. He was just like, "Oh yeah, you campaigned about affordability a lot. I love affordability. That's what I want to do." And like he like went about it in that kind of way where he's like, "Oh, if I assume that your campaign promises were made in good faith, then I would assume that you care about affordability, which I also care about. And let's talk about that." And I think Trump um you know, fell for him just because of that, which is super silly. But that's how easy he is to manipulate. Like, you know? Ladies and gentlemen, we are all domestic terrorists. In another nation, Kevin Roberts would have been called a terrorist for threatening violence if he didn't get what he wanted with Project 2025. Legal Eagle, Steve Leto, Michael Popok, many lawyers are opposed to this illegal regime. Yeah. Although I will say there were some law firms early on that folded and pledged free work to Trump. And like that was a big dystopian moment. That was a big dystopian moment. He's a narcissist. That's how they work. Ego boosting Darvo. It's pretty much all there. Yeah. Is that a cute little water fountain for a kitty or doggy? It's for a cat. It's for my little guy back there. His name's Freddy. We have 3 cats in the house, but this is my boy right over there. He's sleeping in the chair back there. His name is Fred. He's a very, very cute boy. I love him so very much. He's very popular. Honestly, Fred is the real celebrity here. Like people show up, but they show up for Fred. Like I'm just here, honestly. He would say hello, but he's like passed out. He's so passed out. It's so cute. Oh my god, he's so cute. He looks so cozy. I love him. I love him. Trump is the puppet figure head, not the brains of the situation. Yes, yeah. Trump has no brains left. Like he's literally just he's just he like literally like I mean it's obvious. Like all of these people surrounded themselves um around Trump and yeah, they're just manipulating him and leading him like every time Trump signs an executive order, he sits there at the desk and someone hands it to him and he's like, "Can you explain to me?" Well, he says, "Can you explain to everyone else why we're here?" And then someone else will explain the executive order before Trump signs it. And like it's funny cuz Trump will be like, "Oh, can you explain to everyone else why we're here?" And then they explain it and then Trump is like, "Oh, well, that actually sounds like a really good idea. We're going to sign that." It's like you should know ahead of time what you're doing. Like he literally doesn't even know what he's signing. They just hand him shit and he's just like, "Oh, I get to put my little signature here. Oh, oh." I saw the cutest little puppy yesterday. Aw. Are all Freddies just the sweetest boys or something? Yes. Yeah. Yep. He is a Freddy and he is a sweet boy, so that checks out to me. Uh, Off topic, but your hair colors are so pretty. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's just it's brown, but I have some like other tones in my hair. It's kind of like a hodgepodge. Like I've got some blonde, I've got some red, I've got some brown, mostly brown, but like, there's different tones in there. He's shown signs of dyslexia for sure. Oh, I mean, he's got like stage 4 dementia. He's like If Trump checks out, they will Weekend at Bernie's him, and probably no one will notice the difference. I think the third ICE video that someone mentioned earlier was the one where they apparently took off a woman's finger with, oh my goodness. I didn't hear about that. Wait, someone said something about Jimmy Kimmel just talked about the death of Alex Preddy. Haven't seen the video, but it came up on your Rex. I mean, I am always interested. Like, I don't really like the late night host. The only reason I watch them is to know what they're saying because like they do have some cultural influence. And so like, and also it's important for me like they're like establishment people, right? Like you got like Jimmy Kimmel, Seth Meyers, Stephen Colbert, all these people are like establishment people. So if they're willing to take a strong stance on it, then it shows me that that's not like it's like a mainstream opinion. Like people are willing to accept that on the mainstream kind of media experience stuff. Um Nothing bad can happen. It can only good happen. That is actually one of my favorite Trump quotes. I do have a uh I do have a soundboard now because I have like a stream deck, which is really useful actually. I thought it was going to be kind of not useful, but I didn't think it was going to be not useful. I underestimated how useful it was going to be. So I actually I can do a soundboard. I have it sort of programmed. I just don't have any sounds saved yet. I need to go through and find a bunch of clips, like audio clips, like Trump saying, "Nothing bad can happen; it can only good happen." And then I need to save that as a sound bite so I can play that shit. It'd be so funny. Does chat? Does anyone in chat think that that's a good idea or a bad idea? Can you guys give me your opinions on that? Would a soundboard be funny? Would that be good comic relief? I think they're funny. I think it's hilarious. Uh, but you know, uh, he is his own auto pen. Yeah, the signs were there from the start too. It just keeps compiling. I saw a doctor talking about signs of post-stroke elation. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Like Trump definitely had a stroke. That period of time where he was gone for like a week off of like everything, like he definitely had a stroke during that time, and that was recently too. ICE is claiming that someone bit off the finger of an ICE agent. The photo of it looks fake. Oh my god. Oh my. Like there's literally like there's no retaliation happening against ICE. There's no violent retaliation. And so they're like, we need AI to generate a picture of like someone's finger getting bitten off. Like what? Someone bit off an ICE officer's finger? Aren't they wearing like body armor? Like I don't believe that. This I think that they confirmed that Trump had a stroke. Oh, did the government actually confirm that? I thought that they were denying it. Wasn't that quote from It's Always Sunny and Dennis running for wait, what quote? Deepish. That quote isn't it from Sunny? I wouldn't be surprised if Donald Trump accidentally quoted It's Always Sunny. I'm not doing too good right now. I'm gonna bounce. Take care, everyone. Oh, I'm sorry, health. I'm sorry you're not feeling too good or doing too well. I hope that you feel better. And thanks for being here. And have a great one. Donald Trump talking about the dogs and cat was so funny. Yeah, that was like honestly, that was so wild. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cat. So that's what those are for. Stream decks actually have like a number of really cool purposes. Like so one thing I can do with my Stream Deck that I really like is you can set up like multi-actions. So like for instance, I have a multi-action called Stream Setup, and instead of having to like open all my browser tabs and open OBS and open all these things, I just hit one button on my Stream Deck and it just pops everything open for me. It's like, woo! So sick. So sick. Need to take the crayons away from children writing. I don't understand. That and transgender for everyone. Yeah, that would actually be a really good quote. Always on board with soundboard. Love the Stream Deck. I use it for many applications from Photoshop and other apps, not just for streaming. Yes, yeah. No, it's like actually like it's like having a hotkey. It's like having a hotbar for your computer, where instead of like it just it's honestly it's way more useful than I thought it. Like I actually feel like even if I weren't a streamer, I would still get like a lot of use out of it. Love them in TeamSpeak. Go for it. Thumbs up for soundboard. Okay, cool. It sounds like people are down for that. Fuck America. You know what? True. I think giving people the option is good, but I wouldn't use the soundboard myself. Oh, okay. Uh, a silent voice thing by your command. Do you use OBS? I'd be willing to work with you on making some animation graphics for that kind of stuff too. Yes, I do use OBS. Yeah. I like I need to make some I need to get some like stuff made for my channel, like more assets. Like I don't have a I don't have a channel banner. I don't have like an AFK screen. I don't have like emote. Um I don't have there's a lot of art assets that I need to like generate, and I need to like find an artist that I can pay for like assets. I've been thinking about doing an art contest because I feel like that's like a cool way to build up hype and to like get your community involved, and like I can give prizes out and stuff, but um I've never really run one before, and I'm kind of scared that I'm going to do it really badly or something. Uh but yeah, it's definitely something I've been thinking about lately. Like I really should generate some more stuff for the channel. Like if I get monetized on Twitch, it would be nice to have some stuff to like emotes and crap, you know. Am I all caught up on Twitch actually? Follow. No, I should return to YouTube. All the places. Oh, thank you everyone for coming on and liking stuff on following me on Twitch and stuff. That's really kind. Wow, we've got 9 viewers on Twitch. That's awesome. I like how you can share things in Twitch that you can't share in YouTube. All right, sorry. I was looking at YouTube chat again. I was looking at YouTube chat instead of restream chat. I hate that I do that for some reason randomly. You beat up Epstein once? Oh, I wish we had a video of that. Um, hold on. Sorry, I kind of lost my place in chat. The only good happen is close to Charlie's speech. Oh, really? Oh, okay. It's not actually from it. It just sounds like it's from it. The zombie apocalypse begins. Not actually from it. It does sound a lot like Charlie's attempted political speech. Okay. See, that's what's so funny about like a lot of things that happen nowadays. Like you can't make a parody about it because it's already a parody of itself. Like the things that Trump does, like nothing bad can happen. It can only good happen. Like that. How do you make a parody of that? Like it is a joke. Like it's so ridiculous. The eating dogs and cats meme got Trump more votes. I would wonder about that honestly. I don't know. It's actually kind of scary. Memes are being used for the right wing pipeline. Yeah. I think a lot of the right wing memes that are getting pushed into social media, it's like botted attention. Like they're basically like forcing right wing memetic material into people's algorithm by disingenuously promoting it with like botted accounts and stuff. Like especially on Twitch or not Twitch, Twitter. That's what we're seeing happening. Riverboat Jack is now streaming. Gonna take off and head over there. I guess we'll find out if the theory is right. The viewership here plummets. Okay. I'll see you later, Banana. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate you. I'm surprised Riverboat Jack is streaming. It's like 1 in the morning, right? Or is she on a different? She's probably on a different time zone. So that's what it is. Really is transgender for everybody. I saw Kash Patel told Benny Johnson that all the protesters and people who don't like ICE are paid. That's so stupid. Can't reveal the evidence. Wow. Um, the person who started the U.S. cavalry was intersex. Oh, that's good to know. You're cheap or free. Oh, okay. You like to do art? See, I don't know how to do this. Um, I think it was Freddie, astronaut triple watching. Triple watching? Nice. I would compete in an art competition. I need more practice drawing people as little cartoon characters. Okay. Can't watch both. Wait, I can. Didn't know you were also on Twitch. Yes. I have these other cats. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to. Hi, came from YouTube. Hey, Krugen. Welcome to Twitch chat. We're living in one really long Onion article. That's true. That is so true. The protests in Minneapolis had 10,000 people. What did they get paid in? Pizza Hut Pizza Hut coupons? Right. Yeah, well, you know what? The thing about the right wing is that sorry, I'm like trying to stretch. Every accusation is a confession. So like every time they say, "Oh, you're all paid protesters, you're all like paid agitators, you're all like grifters." That's because that's what they do on the right. Like on the right, so many of their commentators are grifters. So much of their political activation is paid. Like they pay people to go to protests. They pay people to agitate. They pay people to disrupt. They pay people to go into riots or to protest and try to agitate them and turn them into riots. Like that's literally something they do. That is literally something they do. And so, like, every time they accuse the Democrats of doing that, that's because that's what they do. And they think that that's what the Democrats are doing because it's what they do. And it's so stupid. It's so stupid. Leah and Jack collab. Took me way long to remember what collab is. I would love to do a collab thing. You know, like I would love to work with some other people, like YouTube content. Little Pink Dragon, welcome. This is what pisses me off. Even the slightest bit of logic breaks the narrative. It'd be logistically impossible to pay that many people under the table. Impossible. They'd have applesauce brains. Yeah. I mean, like these are the same people that think that like 9/11 was a conspiracy or like the moon landing was fake or that the Earth is flat. Like if you apply even a modicum, like even a tiny bit of logic and critical thinking to those situations, you very quickly realize that the conspiracy narrative is not true. And honestly, the conspiracy narratives are the things that are happening like literally right in front of your face, like the Epstein files, like the fact that Trump and Epstein were best friends for like 10 years and ran teenage beauty pageants and like there's I mean it's just like that stuff happens right in front of our like the money in politics. It's all corrupt. It's all corrupt. And it's just like it's just it's out in the open. And instead people are like, "Oh, but what about the moon landing?" Like, bruh, you are literally eating the slop right out of their hands. They want to distract you with this stupid stuff and you're just buying it like hook line and sinker. Like it's so sad. YouTube is monetized rage farming on left and right. That is true, actually. It's really unfortunate that the algorithm is built to incentivize uh this kind of like heightened discourse and like yeah, drama basically. So critical support for Trump and his war against American hegemony. I don't know why I struggle to say that sometimes. Um, if you could get paid to protest, I'd do that job. Yeah, you know, I would do that too, probably. Follows are free here. Yes, follow me on Twitch if you're watching on Twitch. Sub to me on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. Those are free things that you can do. I have a link tree pinned in both chats. You can follow me on Twitch or YouTube. I have an Instagram where I post flow art uh uh content. That's something I do. I have a Discord. You can join the Discord. We have a lot of friendly people in there. It's a really cool community in the Discord. I don't run the Discord. I want to make that very clear. I'm not in charge of it, but the people that run it are wonderful, wonderful people that have been a part of my community for a long time. I trust them and they do a great job over there. But yeah, we would love to see some new friendly faces in the Discord if anyone wants to join. There, it's I went on a little bit of a hiatus. Not too long ago, and things kind of died down in the Discord. It got kind of quiet, but if we saw some fresh faces in there, that would probably be pretty exciting for a lot of people. And the more the merrier. It's a nice community. It's good to get support. Like if you don't have a lot of people around you, like if you don't have like a good support network, or you don't know a lot of queer people, or if you just want to make some friends, or just have a place to chat, like we're here. It's a wonderful little place. We've had some people become friends. We've had people meet in real life. We've had people pay for other people to go to a protest. We've had a lot of really cool things. I've had people in my community run for local office and win. So like it's incredible. I'm really proud of everything that the Discord has accomplished, and also that like my channel has accomplished. And we're just getting started. Like I want to be able to do more political action. I want to be able to like really be involved. Like honestly, long term, it would be super sick if I could make enough money that I could literally do this full time. Like I could travel and interview people. I could do all that stuff. Like that would be amazing. Like honestly, I would love to go to like go interview people on the ground, that kind of thing. Like go get a story myself. Talk to people. Like that would be so sick. That would be so sick. But unfortunately I don't have the money for that kind of thing right now, but you know, we can hope. We can hope. So yeah, I really appreciate all the support lately. If y'all want to like share my channel with friends, family, that would mean a lot to me. The moon landing was real and the Earth is a sphere, but the CIA did tell the FBI to stop investigating their guys who went on to fly planes into the towers. Yeah, that was well said. It's ironic that one conspiracy theorist preached about this for years, but now is cucked to the same system. Yeah, yeah, Alex Jones, uh, being like literally cucked to the person who's like the head of the biggest conspiracy in America right now. It's like it's the irony is so staunch, And like honestly, that's one of the weirdest things is like if you look at people on the right, they're hypocrites. They're usually like their life is steeped in irony. It's like they live this miserable, sad, angry, fearful existence. It's like they really pay a price for being on the right. And that price is their sanity, it's their livelihood, it's their relationships, it's everything, right? And then on the left, it's like these people find growth and joy and genuine love and support and kindness from other people. It's like it's just incredible. Like I don't know if anyone really looked into Renee Good's life, but like Renee Good, um, over the course of her life, it kind of seemed like she had like she was growing as a person and she was developing and she was learning to love herself and learning what love really meant to her and like honestly, like, she kinda seemed like she had a trajectory away from conservatism towards a more, I guess, liberal lifestyle. Um, yeah. It just really sad what happened to her. I came to the stream today from the Discord. Oh, awesome. I'm extremely sad about TikTok. Between collecting immigration and trans status and the obvious tweaks to the algorithm, it's been turned into state media now. I've been trying Upscroll. It's Australian. I've never heard of Upscroll. I need to uninstall TikTok. Should I delete my TikTok account or should I just uninstall it? Like, is it enough to just uninstall it or do I need to actually like delete my account? Sorry, I just saw a comment. I just responded to. Just got into the Discord. Welcome. But in case they got canceled, I just want to make it clear that I don't run the Discord. No, it's not like that. I don't want people to think that I have it's better that I'm not in charge of the Discord, right? Cuz like there are certain tough decisions that have to be made in the Discord, and I have a hard time making those decisions. I'm too nice. I I want to give people second and third and fourth and fifth chances, and like I understand that like for the sake of the community, that's not really uh yeah, good. Gonna put on Icky's stream from today and try to sleep. Night y'all. I'll see you later, Valaire. Thank you for being here. You definitely contributed a lot, so thank you. Dadzilla, thank you so much for the $5. Let me hop over and like that on the YouTubes. Thank you so much. It's really kind of you. I really appreciate that. Wow, whoa, we have 13 viewers on Twitch. You should all follow me, please. That would be awesome. Thank you for all the viewership right now. This is like honestly, this is one of my best streams lately. And what's really weird about that is that this is not my usual streaming time. Like would it be better if I streamed really, 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 really late at night? Because I could do that. Like I could totally do that. I just thought it would be worse. Like I thought I would get less viewers. But it seems like I'm getting a lot more viewers. And maybe that's just because people don't stream this late. I don't know. Where we start with poems and drawings. The Earth isn't flat, but I don't think it's round. It's a cylinder. It's proven by the game Civ 6. Wow. Philox, a folk singer from the 60s, actually had 500 FBI papers because of his protest songs. Pretty much most of his songs are still sadly true today. Oh, why do 99% of right wingers and white supremacists look like a snowman from Smiling Friends? Insert links here. If anyone didn't see, TikTok is a keylogger in their terms and conditions now. Oh, really? Okay. Uninstall on stream. Uninstall on stream? Yeah, I mean. Okay, they already have the data. You need to delete everything on TikTok and uninstall. Oh, that sucks. They'll delete your account in 18 months if you don't log in. I don't know the actual key logging is outside the app actually. You know what? I think yeah, here I'm just gonna uninstall it. Do I have where's TikTok? I don't even really use it anymore, so I don't even know where it is. I kind of stopped using it when it looked like it was gonna get banned. Okay, so I've got TikTok over here. You can see it. You see TikTok? You see that? I'm gonna uninstall that shit. I'm just gonna leave my account up because it has like my whole first year of transition and like I feel weird like deleting all of that. I mean, I have it backed up on my computer, but Derek says, "Don't you think America's future was an issue bigger than what the Trump or Biden administration could have controlled?" Yes and no. Like we are definitely on a doom spiral that we don't need to be on. Yes, it's bigger than a single administration, but you would be completely loony to insinuate that Trump has not made things dramatically worse. And also, like, Biden's partially at fault for that too, because he didn't step out of the race. Like, he tried to hold on to power. Like, when Biden got elected, he was like, I'm a one-term president. That's all I want to be. And then he tried to hold on to power, and we are paying a fucking price for that. Like, I don't love Biden. I mean, he's a genocidal maniac just like Trump. You are the top of the politics category right now. Am I really? Wow, that's kind of wild. It's genuinely hard to believe, but that's cool. Thank you all for the attention. Do we all have insomnia? My sleep schedule is giga messed up. I woke up at 9 p.m. today. See ya, lovelies. My phone is almost dead. Cool. Look forward to the next stream. Oh, thank you for being here, Queen. Have a good one. Low key, everyone watches streamers at night after a crazy day to bitch about. And yes, I thought it was too late. Like I thought people would be in bed because like I live in a Eastern Standard Time, but I guess there's like a lot of Western people, like California people over there. It's like still the early evening. Never use the talk of tick. Yeah. I stopped using it when I realized it wasn't worth looking at. Yeah. Never had TikTok, like Facebook. Kamala ran too weak of a campaign. She did. I mean, she listened to the advisors and the consultants, which was the death knell of her. Like, before she accepted the DNC nomination, she was actually doing okay. Like, she was doing all right. She wasn't amazing. She wasn't the best ever. But, like, I was impressed at first. But then she accepted the DNC nomination. She started listening to advisors and consultants from Biden's team, and it was game over after that. They shoved Tim Walz in a closet. They refused to address the genocide. It was so bad. It was so bad. I'm not patrolling either tomorrow, so I'm staying up late. Oh, okay. She tried to run a campaign like the tried and true of the dinosaurs. Yeah. Yep. Like, one of the worst things is that the fact that there are, like, these advisors and consultants in the Democratic Party, the fact that they are allowed to keep their jobs after being the most idiotic, wrong people that have ever existed is one of the worst things ever. Like, I really genuinely wish we could just freaking get, like, these people should lose their job. If you're an advisor and you're a part of a bunch of losing campaigns, why are you still an advisor? You shouldn't have a job anymore. Like, go work at McDonald's or something. Like, fuck. Like, oh, it's so annoying. Like, I get so frustrated that the Democrats have created this, like, entire infrastructure built around ignoring their base. And it's infuriating. It's so infuriating. Oh god. Kamala sure looked good running on the trail in front of me in the late 70s. Oh, 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 oh. I thought you were gonna say something else. I thought you were gonna say something about her running for office. Woo. I didn't expect that. Yeah, so I really hope she doesn't run in 28. I'm really scared about 28. I'm really scared about 28. I don't know what the hell we're gonna do. I was gonna record a video tonight, but honestly, I don't really think I have time. Oh, I forgot to do, like, literally everything on YouTube. I forgot to freaking I think monetization is still off. Yeah, I need to start pumping ads into stream. So, you may start seeing ads, and I appreciate it if you stick around and watch those. That would mean a lot to me. Yeah, I was gonna record a video on stream today. I don't know. I'm not really feeling it, I guess. Uh Newsom needs to go, not on the ballot. Yeah. I'm scared Vance will run. If JD Vance ran for president in 28 as a Republican, obviously, then that would be kind of awesome because he sucks. Like everyone hates JD Vance. He has negative charisma. He's so unlikable. Like, he would be kind of easy to beat, honestly. Like, JD Vance or Stephen Miller or any of these ghouls, if they try to run, like, I don't know, honestly, it would be really easy to beat them, which they, the Democrats still might lose because they're so weak. But yeah. Hey, Democrats in office, can you help us out a little? No, I don't really feel like it. Yeah, that's what it's like. Whether it's UK or America, MAGA or liberal, it's always the case transphobes can't run the country at all. Uh, Literally has L Riz. Yeah. Let's hope he's the worst choice and gets the primary. On the plus side, EU and friends are economically starving the US. True. True. Yeah. So, but, like, on the left here, like, we are there is a massive power vacuum because there's almost no one on the left who's willing to be as progressive as we need. Um and that's an unfortunate reality. Like, we don't have anyone. like, at all. Is it really ineptitude? Kind of feels like it's on purpose this much. You mean the Democrats? No, it's on purpose. Like they are doing everything they can to avoid accountability, to avoid having to actually do something, to avoid having to confront their corporate donors, to avoid having to listen to their base. Like the Democrats are deeply lazy, and they'd rather spend all of their effort trying to avoid accountability for things that they're very clearly supposed to be doing. Yeah. But we need transformative leadership. Like we need someone to run in 28 who is like actually a firebrand, someone who's going to use the bully pulpit, someone who's going to use their political power, their political capital to do something good for the freaking country. Like we absolutely we need that. We we really need that. And I don't know. I'm not hopeful. I don't really see anyone out in the political field on the left that's like a good candidate. Like if we got Newsom, Kamala, Buttigieg, or Tim Walz, that would be a huge failure. All of those people would absolutely be like the worst possible person, basically. Um, So I don't know. Like, there's really no one in the Democratic Party that's not horrifically bad. Like, we don't have any. Like, I don't know. AOC could try to run, but she's sort of like over the years, AOC has sort of like lost some of her progressivism. Like, she's sort of become a little more of an establishment shill, which is a little unfortunate. Like, I don't know who do we run? Like who? Like, it almost feels like we need someone to come up um over the next like year or so and get a bunch of name recognition. Like I don't know. Like we need someone like we need people like some of these like firebrands like Jasmine Crockett or I don't know. I don't even know. Like some of these people are so young. I'm not sure if they can even run for office. Uh it's it's really here's how Bernie can still win in 2028. Uh, I really wish we could Bernie was like 20 years younger. God, I so wish. So wish. AOC's our best bet. I don't know. I don't know. Leah Passanetti for president. I don't want to. I would not want to do that. I do not. I do not want or desire that at all. I don't have the cravings for power like that. And I don't even really think I would run for office, to be honest with all of you. I don't think I would make a good politician. Hassan Piker, 2028. JK for reals though. Jon Stewart has a shot, might run. No streamer president. Yeah, I don't want a streamer president. Jon Stewart. I've heard this brought up before. Oh gosh, I don't know. This is gonna sound mean. I feel like Jon Stewart is too old. He's for his age, he's extremely progressive. Like for how for his age group, Jon Stewart is a very progressive individual. But the reality of it is that he's just not he's not going to be transformative enough. Like he's not going to do free healthcare. He wouldn't really move the needle, and that's not what we need. John already said no. He has not said no. Actually, he has specifically not said no, which is you know it's certainly a choice. I don't know. I think he doesn't want to say either way. Like he doesn't want to say yes or no, which probably means no, but he just doesn't want to say it. But yeah, I don't. I just I'm not really sure he would be a great choice. The Democrats need to pull their punches on each other during the primary just in case, but I doubt it. Uh, no, I disagree. I don't think they need to pull their punches. I think Democrats need to be like more aggressively like we need progressives to aggressively call out the DNC and make a stance saying like, "Hey, I'm not a fucking Democrat. I'm running in the Democratic Party, but like I'm a progressive, not a Democrat." We need to take over the Democratic Party with progressives is what we need. Really, I could have sworn in a clip. There was a clip. Um, there was a clip where someone asked him about it, and he just beat around the bush. Like he just beat around the bush the whole time. He was like, "Well, it's really flattering that someone would say that I need to do that or that I should run or whatever." But he didn't say yes or no. If there was a streamer elected, it would be like fucking Asmongold or someone like yeah, we would literally have like we would have God, can you imagine Asmongold as president? The one silver lining there is that like he's genuinely so lazy and stupid. I don't think he would want to do it. So like there's that. But can you imagine like his presidency is just him streaming every day and like the White House turns into an actual garbage can. Like there's like roaches in the White House. He's got like dead rats on the floor in the Oval Office. I run the YouTube reels when I'm doing chores, so that's on me. No, you're okay. I get it. It's hard to, hard to keep up with everything and whatnot. So I was supposed to do my injection like 30 minutes ago. That was part of the thing about the stream is that I had sort of like a hard line where like I need to go do my injection, my weekly injection. And I started stream kind of late. I would love to keep going, but I do need to probably go and do that. The White House turns into a streamer room. The unfortunate reality is that like with the trajectory of brain rot that the country is living in and everything, I would not be surprised if we had like a streamer president or something. Like that honestly that would not that would be like less surprising than probably what actually is going to happen to me. Like I would say in the next 12 years we're probably going to have something stupid like that happen for sure. Thank you for streaming. Have a good shot. Thank you. I hope it's good too. I always get really nervous every time. I've been doing injections for over a year now, and every week I still get really nervous right beforehand. As we wrap up here though, if you don't mind hitting the like button on the stream, it just kind of helps it post stream do better. You can join the Discord or check out my other social medias. Like I said, I have Instagram. I got my Linktree pin. It's got all my social medias in it. And I promise you, I will remember to update my description. In the description of my like streams and videos, I have my Linktree and my Patreon, but I'm gonna toss all my other links in there as well. That way, like it's all just laid out there and you don't have to like go click extra. You don't have to click through the link tree to find stuff. Awesome stream, Leah. Thank you for today. Of course. Yeah. No, I had a great time streaming. I always have a great time. You're all lovely and wonderful. Wow, thank you for the likes. That really means a lot. They just jumped up there. That's awesome. If you haven't followed me on Twitch, please do that. Please follow me on Twitch. I would love to get monetized there so that I can start making a little extra money on Twitch as well as, being on YouTube and stuff. Run ads during meds. Well, I can't because if I run the ads, I have to keep hitting the ad button. There's this thing you can do where it's called take a break and it's supposed to do ads while you're gone, but it only goes up to 5 minutes and I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. I wonder if it would be easier for me to start a break and just keep streaming. I wonder if it would put more ads in. Maybe we'll try that next time. Maybe we'll try that next time. Auto clicker. See, I don't even know. Like, I don't know how. Like, when I hit the add button, it grays out for like 5 to 10 seconds, and then it just comes back, and it's like I don't really know what it's doing. If you want, you could tape your camera and mute. I mean, I can just like turn off my camera and mute. Like I can just do that, you know. And then I could hit the ad break button, and it's supposed to auto input ads during the break, but I just don't know how often it puts the ads in. Like, it doesn't give me any information about what these buttons do. Like, they really give you like the most minimal amount of information possible. It's really freaking annoying. Have a good night, everybody. Yeah, you too, Vigorous Gypsy. I run PT every day. My airborne behind me. Camera was always lost in lights in front of me. I knew this is me with accessing my own port for chemo, but I found that watching and exhaling when I do that helps calm me and make the pain. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's very true. It takes adjusting, but you know, I guess if you want, you could. Oh yeah, I already read that. Uh, Let me make sure I'm checking both chats here. Have a good night. When ads are anti-trans, I don't. Oh, are there anti-trans ads playing on my channel? I mean, I honestly I wouldn't be surprised. I hope not, but you know, I would understand if someone wanted to watch on Twitch instead of YouTube because of that. Or I don't know if it's better on Twitch. Honestly, I really don't know. Um. Anyway, this was an amazing stream. I had a great time. Thank you all so much. Anti-trans ads on a trans streamer would be wild. I think it's happened before. I'm pretty sure people have told me before that like PragerU ads or something played on my stream, which is like really messed up. I mean, algorithms, that makes sense, but it sucks. Yeah. Uh, it was great. Yeah. Yeah, amazing time. I had an amazing time with all of you. Wednesday, my next stream is Wednesday, and I will be doing gaming. So we will have a gaming stream on Wednesday. I hope to see some of you there. If not, I get it. You know, you can show up to whatever streams you want. Mondays are the news and politics. Wednesday is gaming. Friday is just chatting, just hanging out, chatting, sort of like casual stream. I've been getting banner ads for PragerU. What a joke. Ugh. Not your stream yet, but I've seen PragerU on other trans streamers. Yeah, it's really it's really sad, and it makes me feel even worse that, like, I get paid money from that. Like, ew. I don't want their PragerU money. I don't want that shit. I saw a number of posts on YouTube with tags we would normally use on them and a nasty clip back. Nasty post on Instagram. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna hit the add button, like, 1 or 2 more times, and then I'm out of here. Thank you all so much for the great stream. I had a great time. Thank you all so much. If you wanna watch the VOD, go feel free, like, catch what you didn't catch before. Takes money from them for a good cause. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it, actually. That's like a nice way to look at it. So thank you for that. Um, Donate that money to like the Trevor Project. Yeah. All right, I'll be back Wednesday with another stream. I hope you all have a great one. Thank you so much. Love y'all, and remember to drink some water. Stay hydrated, okay? Bye bye.